Hi everyone, I hope everyone's having a really good day. I'm Melanie, I do food hauls and I'm really unwell. If you watched last week's video, I was ill then, started to feel better, and then I come down with something far worse than what I had, and I'm not feeling great. I do have a migraine, I feel absolutely horrific, but I had to go to the shop today. Didn't go until this afternoon, dragged myself around the shop. This video won't be edited in case you've not been watching my videos. I'm unable to edit at the moment. I did go to Lidl and I went to Tesco. Came back after Lidl and I put the majority of the shopping away. I'm not going to get it out. I'm way too unwell to do that. There's a few things still out, but the majority of it has been put away. I mean, I basically got frozen fruit, frozen chips, chicken breasts, protein yogurt pouches in various flavours. I don't know. I didn't get any, like I was meant to get my bananas there and some salad and things, and I didn't because I just didn't feel well. I did get some potatoes that were on the end aisle and some green beans, fresh green beans, and I think I spent about 55 and I had a 10% off voucher. £10 of it didn't get a discount because it was alcohol, which isn't here. And apparently you can't use your 10% off the alcohol. Then again, a lot of people would go and buy loads of alcohol, so I understand that. I got a ginger shot, which I had as soon as I got home. I had a 500ml bottle of orange Lucozade, which I've had over the course of the afternoon. And what else did I get? I got a lamb shank. A 6-pack of the summer fruit sparkling water that I get. And a few other bits and pieces. Like I said, there are a few out. But I have probably forgotten stuff. But seeing as I'm not going to be showing it you, it shouldn't matter. Now it is 7 o'clock, so the lighting isn't going to be great. It's going to be a bit shadowy, so I'll just do my best. At Asda, I didn't go to Asda. At Tesco, it came to 106.77. I got 16.85 off on club card, so it was 89. I mean, I really don't know how it comes to 89, but I'll show you what I picked up. So these are from Lidl. So is the 6-pack of orange Lucozade. I tell you what, I've drank so much Lucozade this week. I've been drinking litre bottles. In fact, I actually called at Lidl yesterday because I had to go and get some blood for blood tests that my doctor arranged over a week ago. I mean, I think the doctor may have changed which ones I was getting if they knew how sick I'd become. Those blood tests were based on what I had when I saw them. So I did call in Lidl and I did get 8 items, and normally I would have filmed that, but I was too unwell. I can't even remember what I got. I really actually can't remember what I got yesterday. But I have been drinking a lot of Lucozade because it's the only thing I've been really wanting to drink. I bought a box of these yesterday. I'm over halfway through. I've gone through so many boxes of tissues this week. I've been having the Kleenex ones, which I do prefer, but I called at Lidl because it's not too far from my doctor's. I was going to drive to Asda, but it's like 4 miles or something from the doctor's, maybe actually more. So I had a box of them yesterday and I've got some more because I know I'm probably going to run out of them. I also got the zip seal bags, the medium ones. I've never actually had them from Lidl before. I typically get the Aldi ones, but I think I've only got a couple left and I don't know when I'm going to go to Aldi, so I've just picked up the Lidl ones. I also got 2 Pepsi Max from Lidl. I think it's 2 for £3.25 or something. And the 2 litre bottles. Then at Asda, why am I saying Asda? Tesco. I don't know why I keep saying Asda. I got some cheeselets, obviously not for me. I got some squares. I actually had a packet of these in the car because by the time I came out of Tesco, it was pointless for me coming home, so I had to loiter on the car park while sat in my car because I picked my dog up at a certain time. So I sat on the car park for half an hour rather than going home and then having to come back out again, so I get a packet of them. I got these bread rolls because by the time I got to Tesco, they didn't have those ones that we warm up in the, I think you put them in the air fryer for 4 minutes. But last week when I went at a similar time, they had them, so I guess it depends on what people are buying or how many they've made. I've just took 2 of these. I've had a migraine all day and it's actually getting worse. So I'm actually overdue them. So I took 2 of them. And the other day I had Beecham's all-in-one, which were really good. But this were they $6.50. Then they did a similar one, but it had slightly less, I think, paracetamol in. Then they had these were cheaper and they had almost identical ingredients in, just slightly less. I think they had less paracetamol in and slightly less of this one. So I'm going to take 2 of them. I think I'm due some in half an hour because I have some kind of flu chest weird thing, and I've got the most horrific cold sores ever. Like, I've got 4 and they keep getting bigger and I feel horrific. If you've ever had cold sores, because there's different types of cold sores, I don't know why I'm talking about these with food, but some people get cold sores and they feel a little bit unwell and they've got like sores, and then some people get cold sores and it feels like they've got flu. That's how I feel. So I've got them to take, because I weren't going to get the more expensive ones because I should be getting better now, not worse. I got them. I haven't really got much to take tablets with, and I've not got many snacks. But there's things that I weren't able to get. I needed some 5% mints. Aldi, Lidl, I haven't been to Aldi. Lidl didn't have any of the 5% in the size I wanted. And then neither did Tesco. So I will have to go to the shop at some point. I got some almond croissants. I just had to check them, nothing under there. Spotted them because I was looking for, do you know those cold sore sticker things you put on? Compeed. And I couldn't see them. I bet they were there, but I kept looking, couldn't see them, and I spotted these. These were on offer. I had one like half an hour ago. They are really nice. Do you know sometimes you get honey and lemon and it's a bit, some of them are a bit sharp and some of them don't taste good. That was actually really nice. I would recommend them. I think it's getting darker because I think it wants to rain. They're still on offer. Whole soothers, which I typically have when I'm ill, and I haven't. I've had Jakeman's, the black ones. But yeah, I don't know if I should open them because I am slightly better, but I'm not great. I mean, I could buy some more because I need to start putting together a drawer of like stuff for if I'm ill. I did buy some cheap Lidl cold and flu capsules this morning because I used my last Beecham's ones. Did I have the last dose today, this morning? So when I came back with the shopping, I had 2 of the cheap ones at about 3:30 because I came on with the Lidl shopping and went out. So at 7:30 I am due. I'm going to take them, but I do have a box of the Lidl cheap ones that I picked up because basic ones are better than none. Marvelous Creations. So I've used so many tissues. I even actually at one point was going through the toilet rolls. So I actually picked up a 4-pack of toilet roll yesterday because when I ran out of tissues, of course I'm going to go onto the toilet rolls, but I used up all the small packets of tissues, numerous boxes of tissues which keep being bought throughout the week. So I wanted to replace the small packets, and I was going to just get the Tesco's on because the 8-pack's $1.20, but the 6-pack of Kleenex are on offer for $1.25. And I know you get 2 less packets, but the tissues are slightly better. Grey's Smoky Barbecue. I mean, I've been off most foods this week anyway, so I'm probably not going to open them anytime soon. Don't want to get it in my cold sore. Basmati rice, because I'm definitely, I'm not as low as I thought. That's annoying. I should look in the cupboard more often. These are not for me. Digestives, caramel millionaire slices. But these back on offer for $1.25. I wouldn't pay $2.50 for them. They're okay. I bought a box of these when they first came out, or when I first saw them, because they were half price. And I had one, and it was okay. I didn't love it, didn't hate it. I would eat it. Then I didn't have any for weeks and weeks, and then last week or the week before, I had 2 that week, and I think there's 1 left in the cupboard. If there's not, I might have had that one, but I got them, and I got the blueberry ones, and I'm not always keen on getting blueberry because sometimes the blueberry taste isn't a taste that I like, do you know, in baked things. So I'll see what they're like. I wanted some stock pots because I don't believe I've got any chicken. If I find I've got chicken, I'm not going to be happy. I can see I've got rich beef. I definitely don't, oh, what's that? Oh no, that's stock cube, I needed stock pots. Because there's a recipe that I want to make. I think it's chicken and garlic rice. I think I've got all the ingredients. I don't know if I'm going to make it today because I've not wanted to eat hot food all week, and then yesterday and the day before, well, Wednesday night I made a spaghetti bolognese using a sauce, a jar of sauce with mince that I was going to make a cottage pie with this week, but I've been too ill to make a cottage pie. And I don't like cooking when I'm ill with like a flu thing because I get too hot and I really struggle to cook it. But I enjoyed it when I ate it, but I had to let it cool down quite a lot, and then I had the second half yesterday. But I was meant to make a cottage pie, and that's why I want the mince again, because I've still got the potatoes, but I needed the chicken stock pots for the chicken and garlic rice recipe that I've seen. All sorts, bin liners because I've only got 1 or 2 left, crunchies, dental stick things, and across the room, Tesco thick bleach, a big orange, like I said, I've got one in the fridge which I'm going to have today, and I'm hoping this is going to be the last big one that I have tomorrow, because I'm having a small bottle and a big bottle every day, and it's because I want to drink that when I'm ill, because I don't like the taste of water when I've got like a cold, flu, viral thing, because I don't like the way it feels in my mouth, and if I've got a bit of a sore throat, I don't like how it feels. So I have been drinking water with high juice in, but I ran out the apple one. I did pick a bottle of that up yesterday. I should have got one today actually. So I'm hoping to get off the large amount of Lucozade I've been drinking. I got one of them because I still got one in the cupboard from the last time I bought them. I got 1 small can of tomato soup, even though I don't really want that now. I think it was last week I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind a can of tomato soup. But I should have got the 4-pack, because this is the smaller of the 2 sizes that they do, which is plenty for me. And I noticed that if I bought the 4-pack, I saved like 80p a pound. And I was like, I remember like when I was putting it in the trolley, I was like, I should get the 4-pack. But I don't think I have the space in the cupboard. But also, if I did have the space, I would have to move stuff around, and I'm definitely not up to doing that. Anchor butter. I almost got butter in Lidl because they had a branded butter. I can't remember which one it was. It could have been Anchor. And they had the salted and unsalted, but I didn't know if they needed any. But when I came home from Lidl, I spotted that they do need some because they're about to run out. And I got the Anchor butter in, is it salted? I don't know if it's salted. Is it? Oh, I think it is salted. Yeah, salted butter. Yeah, I got them butter. I got them another one of these. They've got 2 on the go. One I'm convinced is empty. I don't know how much is in the other one, but it just looks like they've had it years, but I know they haven't because I remember buying it. I think we were even living here. Bananas, they're actually quite big. Hot dogs for the dog, got a 8-pack. This is the sauce that I had the other day. I've replaced it. It is really tasty. I will tell you that, like, I brown off the mince and then I put garlic puree in. Oh, before I forget, there's a large garlic there for the garlic and chicken and garlic rice or whatever it is I'm apparently making at some point. And then I put loads of garlic puree in, and then I put this on top. So if you don't like loads of garlic, I think there might be some garlic in it, but I do love garlic, so I do put quite a lot of garlic in, and it's just so tasty. Aromat, because it's one of the ingredients in the garlic and chicken rice. Oh, is it another one I was going to make? I don't know, but it don't matter, I've got it in anyway. 3 cartons of the almond no sugar thing, because they're on offer still for £1.50. I feel like I've got 1 full one and 1 open one in the fridge. I did get the 6-pack, but last week when I went I got 4 loose bottles, but I've not been drinking it, so I brought one in because I don't have any in the house, but I don't really want that. When I was at Lidl yesterday, I actually picked up Lidl's version of this, and I've drank over half of it. I'm going to actually finish it off when I finish filming so I can put this in its place. And I spotted this today. I was like, oh yeah, this is the innocent version. So I don't mind. The Lidl one just really stood out to me yesterday because I wanted something cold to drink. And as soon as I read coconut, I was like, yeah. So I did have the Lidl one. Shaving gel because mine's about to run out. I got the Jason sourdough bread protein, but I haven't even eaten last week's one. Oh no, I got bread rolls. I didn't even like them. I think I had 2. The dog had 1 and there's 1 left. I just didn't like it. But I can toast this and have whatever I want on it. Corned beef and ham, not for me. Do you know these chicken Kievs have gone up to $6.15? I think that's a lot of money for them. I was trying to get the mini fillets like last week because they were on offer for $2.50. There was absolutely none left. So I've had to get the little slices, but they taste really nice. I mean, I've not tasted them since I've got this ill and my sense of taste has changed slightly. Oh, and also from Lidl, I got 2 brownie squares. I had 1 before I started filming to help me take tablets. Bag of carrots for, not only for the husky, but also for my cottage pie that I'm hoping to make next week. 8-pack of Buxton water. Luxury soft quilted toilet roll. And as far as I'm aware, I mean, don't ask me if it's definite, but I think that's everything that I've got. Other than the stuff that's in the fridge and freezer from Lidl, I did mention as much of that I could remember. Oh, I've just tripped up. Well, I didn't trip over, I kicked a box of that. But looking in the fridge, I don't think I've missed much from what I got from Lidl. Got the yoghurt pouches, I got a bag of potatoes, green beans, chicken breast for me, lamb shank. Don't know what else, but yeah, that is what I've got. Any questions, let me know. If you're new here, please subscribe. I hope you all have a great day, and I'm sure I'll be back very soon with another food haul. Thank you for watching.